who has been always kind to share his learnings with us, Dr. Abbasi. In fact, he is going to, talk of the integrated marketing techniques, as you understand that above the line, below the line, through the line. So that is going to help you in understanding what is the connect between the entrepreneurship and at the same time digitalization. So thank you.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Before I start, if I could request somebody, 7th row में साहब सोए हुए थे मेरे भाई, तुमको जगा दें. Thank you very much. Normally जब मैं बात करना शुरू करता हूँ तो लोग सोते हैं, ये भाई मेरा पहले ही सो गया. मुझे शक है कि शायद कुछ और भी लोग सोए हुए हैं, तो मैं रिक्वेस्ट करूँगा कि सब लोग अगर खड़े हो जाएं प्लीज, ताकि पता चले कि कौन सोए हुए हैं.
And that's good. You can just, move your hands up and down just to, wake up. It's a wake-up call for everybody. Do it that way. Good.
Thank you very much. और एक final, thank you very much. Please guys.
Now you can sit down.
Also request ये है कि दरवाज़ों को ताले लगा दे ताकि लोग और भाग ना जाएं यहाँ से. Thank you very much. Before I begin, I would like to just ask a couple of questions. Don't worry, I used to sleep in my class as well, so it's okay. How many of you want to be entrepreneurs or are willing to become entrepreneurs or budding entrepreneurs? And how many of you want to get a job in a good multinational corporate? And how many of you want to get engaged and get married? And how many of you don't want to do anything and live on your parents' rich parents' income? Okay, very good. I remember not so many years ago, just like you, I was young, hip, trendy, good looking, and look what I turned into. So the bad news is that in the future you guys are going to be looking just like me, and you're going to be on stage talking to people like you. I think it's important to share life experiences. And of course we talk about entrepreneurship and we talk about digitalization. But I would like to have a little bit of an interaction here. Not only to prove that you guys are still awake, but also to try to maybe see and get a consensus of what our youth are doing and how we can continuously improve that. My journey is very simple. I'm what is known as a serial entrepreneur. I like to start up companies. I like to work with young people at the National Incubation Center. We work with hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of young people, just like you. People who have a dream, who have a vision, who want to create something, who want to make an impact on the world, who do not settle for status quo, who don't want to get a job and just become a regular person, who want to create something new and innovative. So what is the difference between an entrepreneur and a person who gets a job? First of all, there is a lot of safety and security in getting a job. So end of the month, you get a nice salary, and you can use that salary to pay for your rent, pay for your car, pay for McDonald's or other kind of food that you would like to eat. And then, of course, if you have a nice, secure job in a good multinational bank or a telecom company, to rishte bhi achhe milna shuru kar denge. On the other hand, an entrepreneur, his life is totally unsettled. He or she has no idea कि महीने में पैसे आएंगे भी कि नहीं आएंगे. उल्टा खर्चे जो हैं जेब से जाते हो और मेहनत करनी पड़ती है. जैसे एम्प्लॉई है 9 बजे से लेके 5 बजे तक काम करते हैं, वीकेंड ऑफ होता है, 5 बजे के बाद यारों की तरह याशी करते हैं. Here an entrepreneur has to work literally 24/7, 365. वो दिन में भी काम करते हैं, रात को भी काम करते हैं. So the question is, why would you want to put yourself in such a hard task, in such a hard environment? Any questions? Any answers to this question, by the way? Maybe they want to create something new, but वापस तो नहीं सो गए सब लोग. So the difference here between an employee and entrepreneur is that the employee has a relatively easy life, and then when they are 35 or 40 years old, or 45 and 50 years old, they go through what is known as a midlife crisis, and they look back on their life and they think, "Wow, I wasted my entire life." Whereas an entrepreneur, they struggle for the early part of their life, but once they hit 35, 37, they are settled in their own business. And for the rest of their life, they enjoy life. They can buy whatever they want. They can go on holiday whenever they want. They can travel the world whenever they want. And they can create an impact on not only their own lives, but on other people as well. So, of course, through the question and answer sessions, we'll have a lot of debates and discussions. But what are the key learnings? The key learnings, and these are some advice that I would like to share with you, is, and I was talking to Rana Sahib earlier, 4 years ago when we first started this business, we would have people come to us, young people like yourself. And we realized the first thing that was in their mind, वो बात करते नहीं थे, लेकिन उनके ज़हन में ये था कि इनसे हम पैसे कितने निकाल सकते हैं. How much money can we get from these people? Because उन लोगों के ख्याल में जब पैसे मिलेंगे अपने कारोबार में हम डालेंगे तो हम सक्सेसफुल हो जाएंगे, हमारे सारे मसले मसाइल हल हो जाएंगे. But actually the opposite is true. जब पैसे आते हैं तो नए मसाइल शुरू हो जाते हैं. So what we found through our own research and through our own understanding that financial investment only contributes about 20% of the success factor. The other 80% is non-financial. That means how much passion the person has, how much network that they have, how hard work they are willing to do. And most importantly, who do they have as a mentor? Does anybody have a mentor here? Anybody like a mentor here? Good. Mentors, by the way, can make life much easier for you. And I give an example of Bakar Yunus, Wasim Akram. जब अपने पीक पे थे तो दुनिया के बेहतरीन बॉलर थे. But even they had a coach, somebody who was guiding them, somebody who was mentoring them, somebody who was supporting them. तो सवाल ये आता है कि अगर मैं दुनिया का बेहतरीन बॉलर हूँ तो वो कोच मुझे क्या सिखा सकता है जो मुझे पहले से ना आता हो. So in life, we need to have these coaches, we need to have these guides, we need to have these mentors. And these are people who can be from our family, they can be from our society, from our neighborhood, from our academic university, college or school, but they can also be from our working environment as well. They can be one of your relatives. So I would encourage you to have a mentor, somebody who is a role model. Does anybody have a role model? कोई ऐसा शख्स नहीं है आपकी फैमिली के अंदर या आपकी यूनिवर्सिटी के अंदर या आपकी रोल मॉडल है जो आप देखते हैं, या इवन कोई ऐसा शख्स जो आपको ज़िंदगी में टीवी पे सिर्फ नज़र आया हो और आपने कहा हो काश मैं इस बंदे के या बंदी की तरह हो सकता हूँ? यस? नो? अगर आप सोए में तो खड़ा कर दूँगा फिर. Any names of any successful mentors or coaches or guides that you guys would like to be or like to interact with? ये एक बस जाती है यहाँ फैजाबाद से कोटलक तक, अगर अभी निकल जाए तो पहुँच जाएंगे. Anybody else? Remember, I told you, maybe आपकी तरह I was young, good-looking, creative, and look what turned out. Look what I turned out to be. So please trust me. You got to pay attention. This is going to be the most important time of your life, the most important 10, 15, 20 minutes of your life. This is going to be the 10 minutes of your life that's going to make a change. It's going to be the pivoting factor. And all you're doing is sleeping or WhatsApping or chatting on the phone. And then you expect to be successful in life? Anybody want to be successful? Yes. Anybody want to be not successful? I can tell you, by not paying attention, it's not going to help you. By chatting on your phone, it's not going to help you. By sleeping, it's not going to help you. I would again encourage you. There are 3 people in this room, I can tell you from my experience, who will have a life-changing experience today. 3 people will have a life-changing experience. They will pivot in their direction in their life, they will find purpose, they will have meaning, and they will become successful. Who are those 3 people? Please raise your hands. Wow, I was bad at maths, but I didn't know I was that bad. I can see. So my point is, and of course I have to go back because I have to sit down, is make the most of this time. ये वक्त जो है ना, ये जो इस वक्त हम गुजर रहे हैं, ये दोबारा नहीं आएगा. ये आपके पास वापस नहीं आएगा. One of the best things that you have is you have an advantage over people on the stage, is that you have youth, you have creativity, you have energy, you have all of the things that the majority of the future people will need. So, for example, I just came from a meeting with an international bank here in Pakistan, and they say that हमारे जो customers हैं वो young लोग हैं, वो जो बूढ़े लोग हैं वो अब बैंक आना खत्म हो गए. Young लोग जो हैं वो बैंक आना पसंद नहीं करते. They would rather work on their mobile phone and transfer their money or do whatever, buying or online shopping or whatever they want to do. So people like me, we don't really understand this. But people like you live this every single day. So therefore, when you come into the commercial world, you come with those ideas that perhaps many people cannot relate to. So use your knowledge, your strengths to leverage your career, whether you become an entrepreneur or otherwise. At the close, I just wanted to ask, how many people are using Facebook here? WhatsApp? Snapchat? Anybody want to friend me? How many people are using LinkedIn here? LinkedIn. Good. I would encourage you, because one of the most important things to be successful is not what you know, it's who you know. And through these social media channels, including and especially LinkedIn, you can get to access some of the best brains across the world. So use it as an opportunity. आपका जो employer है, वो आपको मिलने से पहले ना आपकी LinkedIn profile को देखेगा. आपको interview पे बुलाने से पहले आपका LinkedIn profile देखेगा. And if you only have 3 connections, trust me, your chances of getting that job is not going to be there. If you have more connections, the more chances of getting a job. The more diversified your contacts are, the more chances you getting a job. So I look forward to receiving lots of friend requests on not only Facebook, but hopefully on LinkedIn as well from you guys. I wish you the best of luck, and I'm sure we're going to have a great session today. Thank you.